Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to show you how I painted this water lily using oil pastels. Now this is my drawing and I'm gonna start painting now. So I prefer to do the background first. So what I'm doing here is I'm just lightly coloring my background. I'm starting with yellow and I'm gonna use some green, some golden brown, okay, and of course I'll be using some blue for the water. And now I don't want to color it too much because if I tried like an experiment on another paper, my oil pastel kind of, it comes out, you know, like the eraser dust, it looks like that. So if you plan on smudging your work, smudging techniques, when you use oil pastels, I don't think it'll be a good idea to put too much of color the first time. So I'm gonna smudge it with my finger. So if you are going to paint this and use the same kind of colors, try not to mix the yellow and the blue. Try to keep them separate, especially when you're smudging. Don't mix them up, because if you mix them up, you will end up making green, and we don't want that, right, on the water. If you're afraid that you will mix them up, use some white, like in between the colors. If they are close to each other, use some white between them. So I am done with the first layer, and this is how it looks like. Now I'm adding more colors. The reason why I smudged it first is because I didn't want too much of white gaps or white space, white areas, because you know how oil pastels are, they don't go smooth usually. So that's why I prefer to smudge the first layer. Oh, by the way, if you want a smoky background, after you smudge, you put the colors in the middle parts. You leave the edges the way they are, meaning smudged. In case you want your color to look brighter, you add them in the middle. Okay, that is if you want a smoky background or smoky looking area. So I am done painting my background, and now I'm moving on to the flower, the water lily, and I'm starting with a light color, that is the light pink, and I will move on to darker colors like the red and a maroon, and then maybe even some brown. If you want some really precise lines, you just turn your oil pastel around and use the bottom part. I mean, in case the top part looks shaved or it looks too blunt, you can't do it in a precise way if it's too blunt, so just turn it around and use the bottom part for that. So I am done painting the flower. Now I'm moving on to the shadow on the water, and I'm going to use the same colors. It's going to look like a mirror image. So I'm done painting the shadow, and I'm going to add some darks and lights here and there, especially the water. You see the blue. I'm also adding other shades of blue, like, what is this, icy blue? I don't know what is it called, but it's a little darker than the one I used first. And I'm going to use another blue too, which is slightly darker than this. So I'm using 3 shades of blue altogether, just to give the water a little bit of shape. Now I'm going into the background again to accentuate some of the colors. I'm going to add more brown, yellow. I just want it to look vibrant, because I felt like it was looking too dull earlier. I don't like my paintings to look dull. I like them to look bright and vibrant. Going back into the water, I'm adding some what is that, white. I'm also going to add some light green. It's not light green, it's like whitish green. It's green, but it's close to white, kind of like a greenish white. I don't know what is it called. I'm going to use that because I want the surface of water to look a little smudgy, a little smoky and cloudy. I'm adding some horizontal lines to give it more dimension, so it looks like little waves on the water. Don't be afraid to use a dark color, because they actually bring the picture out I used to be afraid of that. So I'm making some little touch-ups, trying to minimize the white areas by filling them in wherever it's needed. And I'm done. So this is my painting of a water lily. And thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed my video, and hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss my future videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day or evening. Bye.